Yeah, so it said that you're on a different plane. So you can't, you'll take their soul because your soul's not even in your body at that time. So anyways, I was facing away from him. I was crying hysterically. He was talking to me. I told him about the vultures, and he said it took that many vultures to clear away your garbage, your spiritual garbage. And then that just like released something in me, and I just continued to bawl for a little while, and then he left, and I felt a little bit better. I remember my first day there. I woke up, or the first morning I had spent the night there. I had a little dewdrop on my lip, and I remember that being the only water I had for the 4 days. Crazy. Anyways, yeah, so that was my experience. Would I do it again? I don't think so, in all honesty. It is a very amazing thing to do, but very tough, and I don't think anyone can do that. My mother and my mother and brother came to pick me up that day when I was finished, when I came off the mountain, and they were so freaked out because they said I looked very skinny, and B, they said my eyes were like doe eyes, like they didn't even look like human, like they were just like ooh, and they were freaked out for me. My mom was like, "For sure you died on that mountain. I know for sure you died. Like you looked dead when I saw you. You weren't even in your body." And my mom doesn't talk like that. She's not very spiritual. She's more religious. But for her to say that, it's like sort of a big deal. Anyways, so that's that. It was a very amazing experience for me, and I wouldn't have traded that for the world. I guess I did need that to get rid of my baggage. I suggest doing a retreat. If you want to do something spiritual and you haven't been doing that your whole life, I would suggest a retreat where you're taken out of your norm and really expose your spirit so that your soul can heal. Yeah. So, anyways, moving on. This is the medicine wheel. So this is the different colors. So I'll start with the cultures. So black is for African American people. Red is for Native and East Indian people. Yellow is for Asian people, and obviously white is for Caucasian people. So that's what that stands for. It also stands for north, east, south, and west, the four directions. It also stands for mental is the Caucasian people. Physical or body is the African American people. East Indian or Native people is the spiritual side of things, and then the yellow is for emotional, which is Asian people. So when you think about this, so they basically say that so each culture is very strong suited in different ways. So like the white man, for example, they talk about alcohol being something that the white man invented because we can handle it. Our minds are very strong, and we are able to have one or two drinks and let it sit after that, and we don't need to have any more because our mental capacity is strong. Whereas like Native people, they're the red, and they are the spiritual people. If you think about it, Native people, they don't have a religion, but they like North American Native people, they don't have a religion, but they believe so much in the earth and like being connected. There's something called earthing, which just means putting your feet on the ground and feeling it. So they're very connected to Mother Earth and nature, and which is amazing. And then you think about like Gandhi and like those kinds of religions, and those are really wonderful, wonderful religions, I think. But anyways, and then Then we have Asian people who are so in control of their emotions for the most part. Now, this is a very generalized thing for me to be saying, but this is a belief, and I mean, you can take it how you want. I mean this in the kindest way possible, but it makes sense to me when I learned about it. And then like African American people are in control of their physical body. So if you think about it, a lot of African American people are very physically fit. And it's just sort of like the medicine wheel, and basically each culture holds something that is very valuable. What I believe is that to be whole as a person, you need to be balanced in all these aspects. You need to be balanced mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. And I have spent the last whatever years from 2007 trying to balance myself in all those ways. So if I see something I don't like about myself, I change it immediately. The medicine wheel also talks about the four seasons. So white is winter, yellow is spring, red is summer, and black is autumn. So anyways, this medicine wheel encompasses so much, and I'm only really touching the surface of it. But when I learned about this, I just thought this was amazing, and it really made me think I need to be more balanced in general as a whole. So anyways, I hope this helped you out a little bit. My little tip for today, I guess, is try to balance yourself emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally, and I think you will, find joy in your life. The next thing I'll be talking about is Feng Shui. So this is a way of living just to keep your energy up in your home base as well as in your life, maybe your